And the problem seemed to be that I already had the controller, and I did originally do it on this computer, although I wasn't able to capture because, as I've said, it couldn't handle both full screen and recording at the same time. So that wouldn't happen, but I could play it. And I'd set up the controller to work via Steam. And apparently what Steam must have done is it took my controller, and when I went to plug it in on the big gaze machine, it still recognised it. So then when I went to repeat the process that I had to do the first time to set up the controller via the SCP toolkit, it added another layer and somehow thought I was either faking it or it somehow mapped it as an Xbox controller. I'm still not sure how, because I literally only installed DualShock 3, which was again the same thing, but I think the issue was that I already had it, and having it twice just confused it. Every time, even Steam would then read it as an Xbox controller. It wouldn't find my old things, my old preferences. Yeah, because when I set it up the first time through Steam, you could see, you know, like how you could see the Xbox controller on there, you'd see a map of clearly a PlayStation controller. That went, I uninstalled and it came back. Whew. I haven't lost that forever, because that would have been, gosh, that would have been devastating. As a result, though, this isn't one of the ones that is necessarily, like I say, at this point in time, because I haven't since tested it with this computer, which is where Rush is, because it links to the Microsoft Store, so it links to the personal account. And yeah, this is playthrough with keyboard and mouse. I'm sure this guy talked or I moved. I bet you I'm on a menu. And it, yeah, or an external window, and it just does not show you
just head down that path
until you
there to the
rejoin
playground. Kids are expecting you. Have a
So
great
it's
field
kind
trip.
of one of those weird things without any context,
Oh, hey!
where you
First time at
can't
the park,
see
huh?
what's going on.
Cool. You're gonna love this place.
And there, I'm trying to move. Yeah, you can see it's keyboard controls. Gosh, no. I hadn't realised the point the mouse played in this. And I think I said I don't have the mouse anymore, I have the mousepad. Because the mouse, you know that shared mouse I was talking about earlier? That's also gone. We'll need a new one. We've only got the one on the computer. So here I am just literally pressing forward and I'm running into a bench. Yeah. So there I am realising, oh wait, tap, slide, and kind of go. And it's even more confusing when you get to the other worlds in a minute, which you'll see. The graphics look great. I don't know enough to say anything about the graphics on like the main hub, I guess you'd call it, but the graphics in the individual things look fantastic.
Not everyone can feel ready fun.
And I was like, cool, how do I do that? So I was like, right, where's the... And each time, it's like, I don't know if you've seen me try and move around in Unreal Engine. The screen's maybe not as angled as it could be.
You in the mood for some
But then I'd
Paradise
have
Falls?
difficulty seeing. I'll have to try and move it a little bit more towards you guys. But I'm sure you can see how hopeless I get moving the 3 buttons around that level, the left, the right and the middle mouse.
You wouldn't by any chance
It was
be
the same
interested
thing
in
except I just had
Toy Story, would you?
I'm running into all over the place. I didn't even notice that cease lock until now. Yep, there I am. Full on glitch. The bounding box collision, I guess. And I'm like, wait, okay, so I'm here, but then how do I do the thing? Can I not talk? I think that's the reason I was trying to walk into it, but and there it is. And then you have a choice. Nemo or Squirt. I do really like the outside. I should expand on my earlier point. On the hub, I do like all the foliage, all the benches and everything like that in the buildings. I just don't know enough about, I think it's the facial kind of structure, I guess, is the main thing. The animation's really smooth. Gonna sound like such a jerk saying that. This is amazing. When it loads, It would be even
Could you
better
go
if I could
faster?
control it. I'm gonna have to at some point. Yeah, being left click, my hand was stretched like this. Right finger on B, thumb on left click, so no. W would be this finger, mouse there for left click, and B would be this. Not easy. You might be able to tell I just kind of swim into things. And also it didn't tell me this until later. Trying to move around. But apparently Squirt's good because he's fast. And when you're trying to slow down so you can see things and control where you're going, it's maybe not to do. It's very, very good though. Okay. It's gorgeous, gorgeous.
Let's go.
Alright, forget this will have sound for you. I always mute it so it doesn't, in case it doesn't quite sync up. So far it has. Also the levels, I can mix them separately without having to worry about one going into another and then being too loud or what have you. It's really, really nice.
Could you go faster?
Absolutely gorgeous. I think they are. I think the you can't go past that coral there. It's not a point for or against. I'm just pointing out where the boundaries seem to be. You can't go past a certain point on the y-axis. You can't just keep going up. You do stay within this layered environment. I'm trying to get through that little hole. And then I kind of gave up because it was just going hit. That's it. Bye.